Welcome to our journey through the annals of time as we turn our attention to a date etched in the tapestry of history. March the 20th, from the bustling trading posts of Amsterdam to the depths of scientific thought, from the turmoil of war to the triumph of independence, March 20th has witnessed events that have shaped the course of human civilization. Join me as we traverse centuries, exploring the stories behind 10 pivotal events that unfolded on this remarkable date. We will delve into the lives of emperors and artists, scientists and revolutionaries, each leaving their indelible mark on the world stage. Prepare to be captivated by tales of exploration and innovation, of conflict and reconciliation, as we uncover the interconnectedness of past and present and gain a deeper understanding of the forces that have shaped our world. Our journey begins in the heart of the Dutch Golden Age, a time of unparalleled prosperity and maritime dominance. On March 20th, 1602, a charter was signed, giving birth to a behemoth that would reshape global trade, the Dutch East India Company, or VOC. The VOC, with its vast fleet and ambitious merchants, set sail to capitalize on this burgeoning global market. From its headquarters in Amsterdam, the VOC established trading posts stretching from the Cape of Good Hope to the Spice Islands, creating a vast network of commerce that fueled the Dutch economy for centuries. The pursuit of profit often came at a human cost, with exploitation and conflict becoming intertwined with the company's expansion. Our next stop takes us to the heart of Napoleonic France, a nation still reeling from revolution and war. On March 20th, 1815, Napoleon Bonaparte, the exiled emperor, made his triumphant return to Paris, marking the beginning of his famed 100 Days rule. Imagine the scene. After escaping from exile on the island of Elba, Napoleon landed on the shores of France, greeted by cheering crowds and loyal soldiers. His journey to Paris was a procession of adulation, a testament to his enduring charisma and the lingering hope he represented for many. The news of Napoleon's return sent shockwaves through Europe. Monarchies who had just breathed a sigh of relief after his abdication were thrown into disarray. The Battle of Waterloo, fought just a few months later, marked the end of Napoleon's reign and ushered in a new era of European history. Our journey now takes us across the Atlantic to the antebellum United States, a nation deeply divided over the institution of slavery. On March 20th, 1852, Harriet Beecher Stowe's groundbreaking novel was published, igniting a firestorm of controversy and galvanizing the abolitionist movement. The novel humanized enslaved people for a largely white readership, exposing the cruelty and inhumanity at the heart of the slave system. Became an instant bestseller, selling hundreds of thousands of copies within months of its release. The novel's impact was profound, sparking heated debates and fueling the growing divide between North and South, helped to crystallize public opinion against slavery, contributing to the growing tensions that would eventually erupt in the American Civil War. Chapter 4, 1916. Einstein's universe unveiled. On March 20th, 1916, Albert Einstein presented his groundbreaking General Theory of Relativity to the Prussian Academy of Sciences. Einstein proposed that gravity was not a force acting at a distance, but rather a curvature in the fabric of space-time caused by the presence of mass and energy. This revolutionary concept, expressed in elegant mathematical equations, provided a new framework for understanding the universe. General relativity predicted phenomena such as the bending of starlight around massive objects, a prediction later confirmed by observations during a solar eclipse. Einstein's theory not only revolutionized our understanding of gravity, but also had profound implications for cosmology, leading to the development of models of the expanding universe and the Big Bang theory. Chapter 5, 1956, Dawn of Independence in Tunisia. On March 20th, 1956, Tunisia declared its independence from French colonialism, embarking on a new chapter in its history. After decades of struggle and sacrifice, Tunisia became the first Arab country in Africa to achieve independence from European colonial rule. This momentous event was the culmination of years of peaceful resistance led by Habib Bourguiba, who became the nation's first president. Tunisia's independence had a ripple effect across the African continent, inspiring other colonized nations to intensify their own struggles for freedom. Today, as Tunisia continues to navigate the challenges of building a democratic society, it stands as a beacon of hope and progress in a region often plagued by instability. Chapter 6, 1969, A Union of Music and Activism. On March 20th, 1969, John Lennon and Yoko Ono were married in a low-key ceremony in Gibraltar. Their union transcended the realm of celebrity, becoming a symbol of hope and a platform for their anti-war activism during a turbulent time in history. Lennon and Ono's honeymoon became a legendary bed-in for peace, inviting journalists into their hotel room in Amsterdam to spread their message of love and non-violence. Their activism extended beyond grand gestures, with Lennon's music, notably Give Peace a Chance and Imagine, becoming anthems for the anti-war movement. Though their time together was tragically cut short by Lennon's assassination in 1980, their legacy of peace and love endures. Our journey takes a somber turn as we examine a dark chapter in human history. On March 20th, 1995, the bustling metropolis of Tokyo was plunged into chaos when members of the Aum Shinrikyo cult released sarin gas on 5 crowded subway trains during rush hour. The attack left 13 people dead and thousands more injured, many suffering the debilitating long-term effects of sarin poisoning. The Tokyo subway sarin attack sent shockwaves throughout Japan and the world. It exposed the terrifying potential of chemical weapons in the hands of terrorists and highlighted the vulnerability of civilian populations to such attacks. The aftermath of the attack was marked by fear, grief, and a determination to bring the perpetrators to justice. The Tokyo subway sarin attack serves as a chilling reminder of the devastating consequences of extremism and the importance of vigilance in protecting our societies from those who seek to inflict harm. Chapter 8, 2003, Invasion of Iraq. On March 20th, 2003, a US-led coalition launched the invasion of Iraq, marking the beginning of a protracted and controversial war. The Bush administration justified the invasion on the grounds that Saddam Hussein's regime possessed weapons of mass destruction and posed a threat to the United States and its allies. The invasion swiftly toppled Saddam Hussein's regime, but the promised weapons of mass destruction were never found. The ensuing years were marked by a bloody insurgency, sectarian violence, and a costly nation-building effort that struggled to establish stability in the war-torn nation. The legacy of the Iraq War continues to shape the Middle East today, a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict and the unintended consequences of military intervention. Chapter 9, 2014, Tragedy in Oso, Washington. On March 20th, 2014, a massive landslide roared down a rain-saturated hillside, engulfing a rural neighborhood and forever altering the landscape and lives of those who called it home. The landslide, one of the deadliest in US history, claimed the lives of 43 people, leaving a scar on the landscape and a community forever changed. The days and weeks following the disaster were a blur of frantic rescue efforts, heartbreaking discoveries, and the daunting task of comprehending the scale of the tragedy. First responders, volunteers, and specialized teams worked tirelessly, searching for survivors amidst the debris field that had once been a peaceful neighborhood. The Oso landslide served as a stark reminder of the raw power of nature and the importance of understanding and mitigating geological hazards. Today, a memorial stands at the site of the landslide, a poignant tribute to the victims and a testament to the enduring spirit of a community forever bonded by tragedy and resilience. Chapter 10, 2020, A Pandemic Grips the World. On March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a global pandemic, marking the beginning of an unprecedented global health crisis. Lockdowns, travel restrictions, and social distancing measures became the new normal as the world grappled with an invisible enemy. The pandemic exposed the vulnerabilities of our interconnected world, highlighting the importance of global cooperation in addressing health emergencies. It also revealed deep societal inequalities, as marginalized communities often bore the brunt of the virus's impact. The lessons learned from this unprecedented crisis will undoubtedly shape our approach to future challenges, reminding us of our shared humanity and our responsibility to build a more resilient and equitable world for all. Outro, March 20th, a date etched in time. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history. March 20th has indeed been a day of significant events that have shaped our world. From the rise and fall of empires to the spark of revolutions, from the depths of human suffering to the heights of scientific achievement, this date serves as a microcosm of the human experience. Stay tuned for more historical insights and fascinating facts.